to Sacramento State Stadium. EA Sports college football coverage continues with this Week 10 clash. It's the Toledo Rockets and the Sacramento State Hornets. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Guys, it is a wild scene here down on the field. The home coach has told me pregame he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. So Toledo's offense will get first crack at it today. We expect to see plenty of this guy and Corey Smith. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watching this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Looking down the middle with the catch. It's Simpson. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Wide receiver going in motion. Robinson looking to pass. Caught, and he's got room. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. And the Rockets will line it up on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. Let's talk for a second about Toledo. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. 3-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars. And now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
Serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, and I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th. Converts on 4th down, still going. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. The Rockets go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He has stopped well short of the 1st down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And you could tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. Slips through the line. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Keeps it on the bootleg. He'll pull it down. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that just does that, man. Just effortlessly picks up chunks of yards and then smartly gets out of bounds. But this whole offense, man, everybody's a threat. Anybody can take the football and make big plays. And when you got a quarterback with that much athletic ability, it's an absolute nightmare for defenses. And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
He tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with the sack.
And the Rockets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now on the option. Quarterback keep. Spins away from one. And they get him down. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. It's Smith. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it.
Might have a chance. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The RPO, it's complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He makes a grab into the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. To the air on first down. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, we're only in the first quarter, but already this defense is making their presence felt. We've seen time and time again their ability to rush the passer and get hits on this QB. His toughness is going to get tested.
They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Might as well stick with him. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up fourth down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give is to Smith. Fights off a defender. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Robinson will throw. Oh, they're after him. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Inside the 35. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Rockets are flying down the field. Running inside, it's Smith. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. In the red area, it's Smith. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Caught in the backfield, it's Bond. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Robinson looking to pass. They go to the wide receiver screen. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers. And they just couldn't get it done there. And as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of points.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Stop! Nothing! Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down for this defense. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. They'll send the tight end in motion. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. It's a reverse. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. DB's right up on the receivers. They'll move the wide receiver. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this 1st half closes out.
The run inside. It's Curtis. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Nine-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on 1st down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Back to pass. Complete, left side, Coleman. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Timeout taken by the offense as their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Just on the edge of the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking to throw. Gets open down the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Hauls it in. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Are forced to settle for 3.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Rockets will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Nice job to get it past the sticks and then getting down at the 35.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Rides the option, he keeps it. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Caught in the backfield, it's Moses. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Just needs a crack to get a return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Rockets offense looks primed and ready to launch on this drive. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Using the quick game. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Smith. He's got the 1st down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Snap to the back. Sweet cut there. They found a little running room out of the Wildcat, still short of the 1st down marker.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Rockets lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a 1st at the 29. The Rockets are moving quickly down the field. Robinson will throw. Got it. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gather maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Got a little grass. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them.
He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Toledo. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field.
Makes the grab in their space. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
He'll keep it on 2nd down. Showed off just about every move in the book except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He splits the upright. That'll close the gap to 14.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Rockets offense looks ready to go on this drive. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense. Man, he's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on 3rd down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something.
And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. So the final period starts with a second down play. Robinson looking to pass. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fellow a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from, and all five guys.
He's going to throw deep right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
It's a nice job by the defense turning the page. You just gave up an explosive play. Now you got to come right back with tempo, and a nice job in the back end covering to force that incompletion.
Oh, he's got a chance. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Miller. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Looking to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Rockets, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Smith. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down. The Rockets will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Rockets! That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Sacramento State sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man to the left. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. He goes right back to the air. Makes the grab. It's Burrell. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their...
Going to take a shot. Makes a grab. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And, Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's